because it could develop into that.
Just everything.
A joke can definitely go too far sometimes.
I'm going to be getting with my mate? Or?
Well, I just mean, one of you might take the message of away and think, wow, I've got something. Hello, everyone.
Hello, sorry.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Edge Squared. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Back again. Definitely the second time we've recorded this podcast ever.
Yeah, ever.
We're back. How was your Easter?
Great time had by all. Went away. Had a couple of nights out. Literally perpetually drunk for the entire weekend, I think.
Which I find quite weird because Easter's not usually. I've never been known people as like, oh, Easter's time to drink.
Yeah, I mean, I was just away with mates, so I didn't really know what else to do.
I feel like
it was kind of expected.
Because it's just kind of like you're bored. Say like, drinking is just like
quite
something
bored.
to do.
It's just that was the entire plan the whole time.
Yeah, and also like it's something to do. It's quite social. Like talk, have a beer.
Yeah.
Recently I've been like that.
In a beer garden in the sun. What else?
Yeah, I know. It kind of feels like it's somewhat already.
Yeah, every now and again, and then it'll just tip it down.
Yeah, but especially weather has been amazing. It's the most
has,
British thing I could say. The weather's been amazing. Jesus.
Yeah, and then when it starts raining, we complain about it. So.
First episode's out now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
Yeah.
Is it all getting to your head?
Yeah. The fame and fortune. Yeah, it's good times. Yeah, no, I thought the first episode went all right.
I
feel
enjoyed
like
it.
we're just coming up with some sort of structure.
Yeah.
That we need to do. Something like that. I don't know. We'll
Whipping
figure it out.
my ass into gear.
Whipping your ass in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Have ammunition. Make the people entertained.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's the thing.
We can try.
Yeah. I feel like also we got to remember that there's audio as well, which I know obviously what podcast is mainly audio, but I think a lot of times I think it as a YouTube video sometimes. So like when people have to describe what you see.
Yeah.
Which isn't something you do.
I'm currently drinking out of a mug that has a Volkswagen camper van on it.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of that links to something you're doing later this year, doesn't it?
I won't be driving this.
Not in that, but it relates to travelling, which is what
we'll
we'll be talking about.
In our next section.
Yeah, see this very formal thing. We introduce what we're doing in the rest. That's very that's too formal, if anything,
Feels
for
like
us.
I'm writing an essay. Mate.
Yeah, an intro to an essay.
Yep.
Yeah.
In this essay, I will cover.
We talked about it last episode, but it's going to be good to talk about it a bit more on Wind.
Yeah. Had some aggression on that side of things as well. So.
You're a person who, like, when you're doing something quite, like, you downplay everything, I think, in a good way, which means you're kind of humble. But I think sometimes I like asking you a few more questions and get into it a bit more.
Yeah, good, yeah, because I don't really explain things to people. I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing this.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, though, because you're not like that person who's, let me just talk at you. You know, if someone cares and talks anyway. But we're talking for an hour now about nothing. No, I'm joking. Very structured. But
what did you do?
Same as you. Well, went to see family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
I went back
but you
home.
weren't drunk the entire time?
No, I was drunk when I went to Birmingham.
Right.
Yeah, that was fun.
What, Birmingham? You mean?
Leamington Spa near Birmingham.
Leamington Spa.
No, just not many people know that compared to Birmingham, I feel like.
Yeah. But I'd rather know with Leamington Spa than fucking Birmingham.
Yeah. There's a bit of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but not where I live. But my girlfriend's family just kept offering me beers, and it was amazing. I just said yes. Of course, very grateful. It was amazing though, and it was sunny, but just got a bit sunburnt. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing a hat still, and I've still got a hat tan. What were you gonna say?
No, sorry, I was just checking the camera, bro.
Yeah, it's good.
Very unprofessional of me. Yeah.
No, I've got a hat tan going on at the moment.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it out
but
right now.
I never knew that existed until you whipped out a hat tan. Like, I never thought about that before.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like if I shave my beard off now as well, I'd have a white beard mark.
Would you? Okay. Because usually, like, when I used to have quite hairy legs.
Right.
And when I had hairy legs, I felt like I still tanned my legs, like, a bit. As much as I can as a ginger.
Yeah, because it's not like a carpet on your legs, is it?
No, I
This
suppose your beard
covers
is thick.
my entire
Thick,
face.
isn't it?
Yeah.
2 C's.
Nothing like your legs.
Mm.
Thick
I've
and
pretty,
juicy.
bro. I'm quite a hairy guy. You'll be
Okay.
amazed.
All right.
I may not look it, but naturally.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Already making.
No, not uncomfortable. Just like you're not.
You
That
just
shit.
call. You just, I'm just trying to shit right now.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
about 12. So.
Wait, and you're about 50.
Yeah.
Right. So the crazy
Glad
thing
we
is,
established that.
Ed, we're now on Spotify. I think Apple Music as well.
Really?
I think so.
We're on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Or is
There
it
you go,
like
mate.
publish it to both?
Yeah, publishers. So we're diverse. We're very
Oh, I don't
adhering
even
to all the
have any
platforms.
Apple things. that I
Yeah,
can
but
listen
some
to.
people out there might.
Yeah, well, no.
Look, so
I can't-
you're not happy. You're not
Yeah,
happy
no,
with
it's
that.
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
You're being
I just-
very negative today, Ed.
No. I just wanted to go to the gym this morning, man.
I know.
Mm.
It was a pretty dumb excuse. Like, let's be honest.
Didn't have any shoes.
Yeah, man.
They came and offered him shoes. They were
you're
fine.
if you're doing like weights or something, you don't need unless
Going
you're
on
like
the treadmill.
running. What?
We'll be going on the treadmill to warm
Yeah,
up
I
and
know,
stuff.
but then again, I run when I was at home. I ran with just like New Balance, like just like
Yeah.
non-running
But
trainers.
the only
Just
other
like
things he's got is a pair of Vans. So. They're
right,
pretty
yeah,
flat.
that'll be Any like Converse and Vans. Not like maybe that's a bit controversial, but I know Vans. I can't wear them for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So
walk in them,
I've
right?
got the comfy Cush Vans.
Oh yeah. That is that like they adhered to the target audience. So when our shoes aren't very comfortable and just kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
Is that kind of harsh? No.
What?
No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we've rambled off a bit, talking about shoes. But yeah, the moral story. We both visited friends
Yes, we
and family.
did some nice things on Easter, and I got
You
drunk the
sound
entire
like-
time, and you got drunk a little bit.
Uh,
And had a nice time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
day drink, like long.
I suggest going to Marsden at some point if you can, because it's
Marsden.
beautiful.
All right.
And there's some little pubs, and you're basically at the top of the Peak District, and you can walk wherever you want.
And there's just pubs on it.
Not on the walk.
Oh my
But you like walk down from Marsden, and there's just like Peak District, like walk everywhere.
Right.
And yeah, it's great. It's only half an hour train from here.
From here, so only half. That's great.
Yeah.
'Cause is it east? It's east of Manchester, right?
Hmm?
It's east of Manchester, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay, not bad. No, I sometimes I'm not very good at. I don't think I'm very good at geography, so I try and like visualize it.
Right. Yeah. No, I can never remember which side is east or west.
Oh no, you just
I
do.
have to do the never eat shredded wheat every
Yeah,
single time
yeah.
I.
I just do any south, like northeast, southwest. I don't do that.
Yeah, I do. Never
Maybe
eat
10
shredded
years
wheat.
ago I did that.
Yeah. Oh, I still do it. You're older than me, mate. So.
Yeah, it just must be.
Right.
That is awful. Sorry, I just
Why are you drinking a Magnum now?
I don't know why, but it's been in my fridge for ages and there's a little bit left.
Thought I'd finish it off.
But it is quite probably shouldn't.
Can I have some more of that?
Yeah, take some more.
Nice.
But squeaky chair regardless. We're back. This was our attempt at an intro.
Cool.
You want to talk to me about something? Yeah, this has come quite intense actually. Something
What?
you're doing, something you're doing in the next couple.
Yeah. So
months.
as moving on from the thing you said earlier about what did you say earlier in the
That
in the
you're going
intro?
on an adventure in the next couple months.
Mhm. So we talked about it in the first one, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
going
I
on
don't
a
think we
walk.
talked about it in depth.
Right. So walking John O'Groats, Land's End, 842 miles, something like that. 20 miles a day, all for charity. Doing it with John, housemate. We've just made the fundraiser page, so that's now available to donate for. Doing it for Diabetes UK.
Wow.
It's all in the name of John's mate, who sadly died a few weeks ago. And yeah, just anything that we can do to sort of donate in memory of him would be great. And obviously it's going to be the biggest challenge I'll probably do in my entire fucking life. So
You think this is your biggest challenge before you just like kind of peak as a man? You think this is your peak as a man?
not quite. I think it'll just be the peak of the hardest physical activity I'm going to do in my life.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the hardest mental challenge.
40 days of 20 miles a day is actually insane.
40 days of just not having a secure home as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's only one day out of that entire trip where I'll be here.
There'd be a difference if you walked every day and then you just had a hotel.
Because we are going to be staying in hotels.
Yeah,
we're staying in 7 altogether.
7 out of 40 days. That's 30. Wait.
33.
33.
Days.
Why is my brain not working? Sorry, I don't know why my brain's not working. That was actually ridiculous. I didn't know that.
That was awful.
But that's the challenge in itself, living outside.
Yeah. Probably buying food every couple of days from like shops, because we found out that we're going to be in villages quite a lot because we're travelling along roads a bit.
So what were you saying about grabbing food again?
So instead of taking 40 days worth of fucking food in our backpack, it will be buy a couple of days worth of food at a time. Or however long we think it'll be until we get to the next place. What
food are you going to be relying on? Like, what's your food that's going to keep you through?
I suggested a few things. Like, I was thinking about treating it like a festival, where you just take as light as possible, as much as you can, but light. And what I used to do at festivals, you might disagree with this, is packet rice, not heated up. No?
I did hot dogs.
Out of a packet or out of a tin?
So, in a jar.
In a jar?
You know hot dogs...
I'm not taking a glass jar with me. That's heavy as fuck.
Is it out of a tin? I think it was out of a tin.
Tin will be the same thing, won't it? But you can get them in the packets, can't you? Like the vacuum sealed packet.
So, but you're really looking forward to, like... What's the bit you're looking forward to the most?
What, in the whole walk?
Yeah.
Getting to the hotel at the end of the week?
Not like the views and stuff?
Obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I think there's going to be a section between Inverness and Edinburgh where it's going to be beautiful, like insane. And we're going to be like crossing over like a big sort of mountainous area. And then there's like 3 locks there.
We're going to be able to visit so many places.
Yeah. We're going to be going through loads. And neither me or John have ever been to Scotland and now are walking through the entirety of it.
Yeah. What if they were just like... You know, like here we have like roadmen or mobs or roadmen. Like, what if you're just walking and just that you're gonna be walking
Scottish Highlands.
Statistically, if you're gonna be walking for 40 days, you've got more of a chance of getting mugged than I have because I go walking much less.
Thank you so much.
That's a very negative way.
Beautiful sentence. Yeah. I'm just doing a walk for
I'm
charity.
saying
You're gonna get mugged.
Be careful out there. Be street
obviously.
Smart, mate.
I've got a huge backpack. Heavy as fuck.
Yeah, you're not running away from anyone.
I'll be launching it at people, mate. Get away from me.
Yeah.
I have like a sheathed bat or something.
Oh, like you're in zombie apocalypse or something.
Yeah. But yeah, apart from that, definitely looking forward to it. It's getting a bit real now, especially as we've done the fundraiser page, so people are donating to it.
Yeah, so you have to do it now.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Already had donations and we put it up about 2 hours ago.
I respect you for doing that though, just like casually saying yes and now you're actually sticking with it, you're doing it.
I definitely casually said yes. It was like, hey, I might do this. Oh, can I come with you? Yeah, alright. And that was it.
That's all it is.
That's all it was.
A conversation and now you're in a big commitment like that.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm walking for 40 days.
I don't think I've even got 40 days left here. It might actually probably not.
No. When are you moving out?
May. No, June. End of June.
I was hoping it'd be May.
Woody banter.
Do you kid?
Yeah, but the walk, is that all you want to talk about? Because I kind of wanted to talk about the negatives. I think when you bring and have a good idea to me, I'm just a dick. I'm like, what if this
make it as negative as you can, and I'll call you a prick the entire time. Let's
go. First of all, the mugger problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that. Second of all, how long have you known John?
7 months.
And now you're spending 40 days together, bro.
Yeah.
if one of you is a psychopath or a murderer, you're fucked.
Okay.
No, that's a mad. Oh, John's a lovely fella.
Also,
but
not a problem.
The normal way of saying that is you're spending 40 days with someone. So like, I don't know. That's a big. I can't spend 40 days with someone. That's a strenuous task on its own for me anyway.
Okay.
Maybe if I know John's lovely, but sometimes like I remember going on a bender with my mates, not a bender, like a weekend holiday thing.
Yeah. So
some of the mates were just pissed off with each other at the end, but not because we hate each other, just because we spend so much time with each other.
Right.
Maybe, or maybe we're all just dickheads.
Probably. Nah, I don't really see it being a problem.
You two, because I think the problem is you two are not problem. You two are so chill, so I think you will be fine. Like you two are so easygoing, so I think you have got good mentalities
I think
for
if we
it.
didn't want to talk to each other, we just wouldn't for a bit.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm
chill somewhere else or go lie in our own tents. Like that's what we're going to be doing every night anyway.
I don't think I'm that good at being like in silence though. Maybe
Right.
I don't know why. Maybe.
You can't just put your headphones in and watch a video.
Oh, headphones would be good. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, we're gonna have headphones. So
But-
all right.
I would describe myself as the person who's like saying something is better than being in silence. I don't know. Maybe.
Not all the time.
No, if
Say
someone
the wrong thing and then get like slapped
True.
in the face or something. Shut the fuck up. No, I can't. I need to be talking all the time.
Wow.
Yes. Any other negatives you wanna?
Those are just the ones on top of my head. But obviously you've got snakes. You've got wild animals coming at you. So you got to be ready for not just like policemen, but other threats. You're going into the wild.
Yeah. So Scotland, you're actually allowed to camp wherever the fuck you want.
Sick.
As long as it's not a farmer's land, you're fine. And
How can
most
you
of
tell?
Scotland isn't.
Right. Do you know what the rule of thumb
And then if
is?
it's heathland and stuff, they have a thing where it's like, I can't remember the official term, but it's like you have rights to walk wherever you want.
Okay.
You can go wherever you want. You could literally walk through someone's front garden if you wanted to, because they don't. It's a bit weird. But you can just walk wherever you want.
Sounds very left-winged.
As long as it's not trespassing, and if you get told to leave, you have to. But if they don't have a problem with it, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we were to camp anywhere,
That's like in England, I think. Around the rules around trespassing. It's only trespassing if they ask you to leave and you don't. I'm pretty sure.
A lot of places you have to ask permission first.
For trespassing, I don't. Maybe you might be right.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
The rules between England and Scotland are definitely different.
Oh, okay.
For wild camping.
Is Scotland a bit more liberal
Oh.
about it? No, I mean like free.
So you can camp where you want.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. You camp where you want. If you're asked to move, you move. If you don't move, then it's kind of, wow, come on then.
Yeah.
We're turfing you out kind of thing. If you do that in England, I believe it's more of a you're fucking arrested kind of thing.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, then what was the other bit you talked about? You just said.
So
Wild animals.
Yeah, because
Same as any other walk ever.
how kind of
And
in touch with nature are you?
Fine. I've lived in the countryside my entire life.
Because I'm imagining, what type of roads are you walking? Are you walking along a motorway,
No.
or are you walking through forests? Like, you know
we'll
what I
be
mean?
walking on sort of. What are they
I'm
called?
trying to visualize to
We're
the
not
audience
just
like
walking
how it would look.
straight. We're not just like being like, right, we need to go this way and just walking through bushes. We're walking on set paths that are already there.
So people have done before.
Yeah, and most of
Nice.
the time it will be on the side of like A and B roads. Never a motorway because you're not allowed to walk on a motorway.
You just walk on the side and kind
You're
of
not
hope
allowed to
you
walk on the
don't.
motorway.
No cars.
It's
get
illegal
close
to walk on the motorway.
Right. Okay.
Don't do that.
I
It's
don't- I
also
think it'd be
extremely dangerous.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if there's a path, I'd use it.
There's no path on a motorway because you're not allowed to walk on the motorway.
I've once seen someone bike on a motorway.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Can you do like a bicycle?
You're not allowed to do anything other than drive on a motorway.
Well, you could drive a bike.
Shut up.
Yeah. Anyway,
Stop it.
I'm just
Fuck
right.
you up. Right.
Uh,
And then there was wild animals.
yeah, basically something you haven't considered. that you
I'm
think's-
really ready to take my first shit in the woods.
Yeah. You take toilet roll or are you just using
Toilet roll.
leaves? How many
Single
toilet roll?
ply, so it biodegrades quicker.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
You're thinking about the planet.
Obviously, walking through nature, I'm just like walking about, just chucking all my rubbish on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is also why we don't want to buy too much stuff, so we have loads of rubbish because we're gonna have to carry it for ages till we find a bin.
I think they were talking about getting a stove as well, weren't you? That's cooking in nature. Wow.
Yeah.
Very amazing.
Pan, stove, and then like random other bits to cook in it.
Cool.
We don't know what
well, I'm really looking forward to maybe talk. Well, I'm talking to you now, and then also talking to you like after you've done it. So.
Or just getting closer to the time when I'm flapping around like an idiot.
Maybe,
like,
but I think it'd be interesting to see your predictions of how you think it's going to go now, and then how it went differently. So we can maybe talk about that right now.
How you think
it's going to go, and what's your like thing that you're most like scared
I don't think I know
about?
yet because I'm not prepared for it yet.
So do you think you're not even clued up about it enough yet? Like you still need to do a bit
still
more
figuring things out. There's a few things that I've learnt over the weekend from mates who have walked around in Scotland, which are like, there's these things called, I can't remember the exact name, but in Scotland, on like off the beaten track a little bit, just on like paths and stuff in the wilderness, there are basically sheds that are powered and are places you can just stay for free.
for free?
Yeah, they're like just little sheds with a couple of beds in.
And there's no charge at all?
No charge at all, they're just there. They're just maintained by like the National Trust or something. Yeah.
And is that meant for like home, like what type of
It's
people?
for people who are walking.
Really? Okay.
It's for people
I just didn't know there was a
just
massive
staying
like
out in the wilderness because there's
Fair
nothing
enough.
around like anywhere.
It's so rural. I think I'm forgetting that England's really small, so it's like so congested sometimes. I think Scotland's just like some of it's smaller but less population density. Yeah.
Well, it's because I can't live in most of the fucking places in Scotland because they're so mountainous and ridiculous. But yeah.
I think it'll be interesting. I think I might be going there next year as well.
I can't think right now about how it's going to go because we've got a plan and that's how we expect it to go. That's what we're going to be doing. That's our plan. We get here this day, here this day, here this day, here. And we start at this date, we finish at this date.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. That's our plan. If it starts going downhill at some point, we're just going to be like, Jesus fuck. Because I've got to get back for my brother's wedding and we're already only getting back 6 days before it.
Yeah, and I don't think that leaves enough for like enough contingency. Maybe.
I mean, we've got
6 days is a lot, but
we've got 5 days of leeway basically because we've got to leave a day to get home as well.
Yeah.
Because it's from the south.
I think
it takes us a whole day to get up there as well. 12-hour train journey.
I think sometimes when you say stuff like that, I just can't come ahead doing it. Like I'd much rather just run it. I'm gonna be honest.
Run it.
I know it would be even harder, but I'd get it done quicker.
It'd take you 3 weeks to get up there if you ran it.
No, I'm saying doing the same route you did from the top of Scotland to the bottom of England.
What?
From the top of Scotland to the bottom of England, like running that. How long would that take? You reckon? Yeah. How long? Surely someone's done that before.
Yeah, but I don't think we've looked at it. We've just been looking at people walking.
Yeah. I think because
someone did it in like. Someone did something in like 9 days. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, but that's probably an athlete.
It might be cycling or an athlete. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not putting myself to that standard.
How long would you be able to run for a day?
I tried it, man. I tried at one stage in February I was like, oh, I've got fitness February. I'm going to do 10K, like, 5 days a week.
That's less than 20 miles. Way less than 20 miles.
A day?
Yeah.
Right, but...
If you're running it, you're expected to be running for the same amount of time as I'd be walking it, but covering more distance if you wanted to do it quicker.
No, I realised how bad of a challenge. Obviously, I'd train, but I think there'd be more
doing,
training.
Like double the distance. You'd be doing like 40 miles a day.
I'd have to be very like, I'm not saying I'm ready for that now, but yeah.
But you'd rather do that rather than walk it.
Yeah. Just because it's 40 days, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Walking's so much easier than running.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, you
maybe
can
my
sustain
attention
walking for-
span's just worse than yours. I think genuinely
What
might
do you
be that,
mean? You'd
mate.
have so much to look at the entire time.
I suppose it would, yeah. I think it's something I might consider later on in my life. It's just for some reason now, I'd just be it. I don't know, being away from friends and stuff for that long. I don't know.
That's why you go do it with someone.
What am I doing this summer?
No, that's why you go do it with someone.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool with a group of people as well. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I've been putting out. I basically put out an invitation to anyone who wants to come and like join us for any amount of time.
Nice.
Can do. You know, they'll have to sort accommodation if they want to stay over, or
That's
if they want
it.
to come walk with us for like 2 hours, then do it.
I might be interested in that when you come by here. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a section where we're literally just walking from Bolton to here, and it's 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's our whole day as well.
Bolton to here. You're that. I don't believe that.
What?
That's not that far at all. But it takes 3 hours to walk it.
What do you mean? It took me 2.5 hours to get to Sale the other day.
And was that part of your training then?
Well, any walking is.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, like any walking.
But there's not like with you right now because it's still quite far away. So you're gonna like get a training.
Keep training, although like as much as possible. And that's why I wanted to go to the gym this morning.
I know, but we just didn't.
No,
That was bad of us.
in next Monday, so I'm going to be signing up, getting anything I need for the walk, and just trying to get ready.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
I think also no work for 40 days as well. It's quite
True,
good.
but
quite
it is
good.
unpaid leave, so I'm getting no money for 40 days. So
Mate,
I basically have 2 months of no money.
Yeah, but you could also ask for donations for
I'll get
my
my student loan like a week after.
You could ask for donations for food of the journey. I'm not sure about the morality of that or the ethics, but
could try. Yeah, I'm doing this for charity.
Yeah.
Fucking starving. I've got no money and I'm not working at the moment. Could you please?
Yeah, it's just a charity for yourself.
Can I have a pastry from your bakery, please?
Anyway, yeah. Good luck on the walk, mate.
Yeah.
Let me know how it goes.
About it every now and again, and
we'll give you an update.
see what.
Yeah. Nice one. Who knows how to form thoughts and knows how to speak like a normal human. We're now going to move on to where I propose Ed a few weird questions. And we say that this is just usually how me and Ed chat.
Yeah, this is what Eddie always talks to me about. So.
I usually propose something that he's never thought about, and maybe we'll get something interesting out of Ed, or maybe you'll just hear the mamblings of a madman like me.
Perfect.
But yeah, so we talked about artificial intelligence last time,
yeah.
And I do regret being so transparent. I think no, I don't regret being that transparent.
No
I just
regrets, mate. You'll be fine.
I think when some people confuse talking about a subject compared to actually doing a subject. Like me asking you about last time AI.
Having sex with AIs and stuff, yeah.
Was more about morals. It was less about actually wanting to penetrate, have sex with a robot. It was more like the argument behind it. I think sometimes confused with. Yes, I'm asking you about what's your relationship with your mates? Like, what type of mates do you have? And then we'll delve deeper into that.
Okay, so relationship with mates would be if I need anything, they'll be there, and
but it's quite long distance, right?
Yeah, but like, not as in they'll be right here, right now. It'll be if I need someone on the phone or text them, whatever. Need someone to play games with, whatever. There'll always be someone to do something. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. It's more of a, so when I
feel like I've got closer to some people. Like this year, maybe got close to a couple of people I didn't really expect I'd get close to.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just talking about that kind of like friendship vibes.
Yeah. So the only thing I can think of from what you're saying is, whenever my mate on Discord wants to play a game with me, which is most days, like we just got Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, one of the Borderlands spin-offs. It's great.
Yeah, you always have someone to play with.
Yeah, good. But it's always my mate Same mate every time. Plays most days, and I'll play most days. Doing no uni work, that kind of thing. And whenever he wants me to play a game, there will be no, hey, I'm on Discord, do you want to join in? Or, hey, are we playing Tina's today? There's nothing, none of that chat.
Right.
All he does is send me one word, and it's always a different word. But it'll just be like
any word.
Penis, or scrotum, or
sick
testicular torsion, anything.
Yeah,
like these
anything.
are just ones that I've got recently.
That's
but they're
sick.
all just random.
But you know
words.
what it means.
And then I know it means, oh, he's on Discord.
Yeah.
I'm going online.
That's wow. That's
Yeah.
like it sounds like the start of a romance movie.
Yeah. I'll
Like,
clap them cheeks, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It like suddenly gets like more and more into it, and you go like, love you, because it can develop into that.
Just everything.
A joke can definitely go too far
What,
sometimes.
I'm gonna be getting with my mate. Or?
Well, I just mean, one of you might take the message of away and think, "Whoa, we've got something here." Just don't lead someone on like that, man.
Yeah.
You've got a woman.
Yes. Well, but that was just my example. Of...
Not got a woman. You have a girlfriend. Sorry, that was just a joke.
It's fine. But yeah, can I have some Coke?
Yeah, I'll go down here.
Thank you. I haven't got much left.
Yeah,
I'll buy you another. But yeah, that's my only experience of it really, and then other than that, it's just random little bits of banter, but it's always been the same anyway, so don't really think of it, can't really remember it.
Not bad.
Yeah. But you think you've got closer with people that you didn't expect to be close with?
Yeah, mainly because I think I've just stayed close to people. Recently I've been trying to put more effort into that, because sometimes I'm very easily can just be here and like tunneling on work and maybe just doing my own thing.
Yeah.
But I think this like past couple months I've really been working on that, like checking in on people and stuff.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah. No, that's a good thing to do. Yeah.
But what can you remember the weirdest like question I've ever asked you, or the most like kind of?
Well, some of them are very not safe to say on the internet.
Oh no, really? Yeah. Maybe.
Some of them every now and again. Just you're not saying
they go.
You're not saying them maliciously, and you'd mean nothing by it. But it's also like. Nah.
Am I like on the line? Like maybe on the line. Yeah.
Walking a very thin line there.
Yeah.
Already.
But I think it's always like in a joking way, and it's
joking or just completely just asking a question that.
Oh yeah, usually that's how
You're just asking a question about something.
Very naive.
Maybe not even that. It's just something that you may don't even know about, and then everyone somehow it's something that everyone else knows about in the room. But I guess I am completely describing naivety right now. But at the same time, it doesn't sound like you're trying to do anything by it. It's just you're asking a question and everyone's like.
And I can see how it's like 50-50. Sometimes maybe it just like scares people away.
Yeah.
It's like a repellent.
Yeah.
What is this child asking? Like, look after the child. Like, maybe
that's exactly what I think in my head every time.
Yeah, but in regards to that, last time we talked about AI. I think it was me saying I think we do need to have times to let our brain just go where it wants to go.
Yeah.
And this might be the segment to let me do that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing right now. Please ask away.
Oh, you're still happy going on? I think.
Yes.
I think another thing we talked about recently, maybe not recently, is we always bring up like really dark and kind of not twisted. We look at the world pessimistically, so we go like, oh, what would you do if a nuclear war went off and things like that.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before. Do you think you'd be pretty decent at that? In
a nuclear.
Surviving? Could you survive like a nuclear holocaust?
Right. So what ending? So talking about nuclear apocalypse sort of thing. And
yeah.
Then survive in a post-apocalyptic world kind of stuff.
Yeah, because you're walking like 40 days.
Yeah.
That's like a good trait.
Yeah.
You're a man of.
I still don't think I'd be. It depends.
Well, you haven't done it yet, but you're gonna prove it. Right?
I'm not ready now. Don't let it happen yet. Yeah. I think I'd be okay. As long as I quit smoking before then. I don't
How,
know. It depends what the nuclear, like if I got killed in the blast or whatever.
No. I'm saying
You're saying if I survive.
it's when there's a nuclear fallout. So you weren't in the radius of the
Right.
initial explosion, but you're affected by the radiation in the atmosphere.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
Like I'm just asking you like how fit you could be, because by your aesthetic you look like you'd be okay. Like I think if
right.
you lined
survive
up 10
forever,
average
but-
men, you'd probably survive in the top 50.
Really?
Yeah, probably just
50%.
by looking, because
I'm not in the
I
top
think
50 of every man in the world.
no, not every man in the world in this category, because I think once you have a beard,
Oh, yeah.
it kind of, I don't know, shows mature. You know, I don't know. You got your shit
A lot
together.
more rugged.
Yeah, it looks like you're meant to be in the wild compared to like someone without a beard.
Right.
Like you'll adapt better.
Mm. Yeah.
Can't get
I like-
cold.
I like
You've
to
got a
think-
beard.
I mean, I'm a human radiator anyway, but I like to think that I have a bit of common sense, and I would probably figure stuff out. But then I also think I might just be a bit too chill, and
Yeah, you'll be
I'll
like,
just be like, I'll be right. I'll just hide here for a bit and then just be killed by someone.
oh, like just run out of. I feel like you'd
Yeah.
very much like just run out of food.
Mm. Yeah, probably.
So I'm hungry.
I'm not
I'm
very good at
hungry,
looking
but
after
I've got to
myself, to be
like plant plants and stuff and try rebuild society. Fuck that, man.
fair. Fuck, they died again.
Yo, the electricity, man. Where's the electricity? You'll just be like, fuck. I need to play a new Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
What you think you don't think you'd do very well?
No, I don't
No?
think. I think I'd need a bunker. I don't have a bunker,
Right.
so fuck that. I don't own a car, so I can't like quickly go and grab something and pop it. Because I'd run to the supermarket and just go get food.
Supplies. Yeah.
Wouldn't you? What? That's a good one. What would be the first thing you do? Because, like, the most similar feeling we've had to an apocalypse is, do you remember that weird feeling when COVID was announced and you felt like you thought the worst of it and it was going to be like a breakout and it was going to... Did you ever think about that?
Well, yeah. Everyone did.
Yeah.
I think most
Like,
sane
do you know
people
the
anyway.
feeling I'm talking about where...
You didn't want to leave the house.
You didn't want to leave the house, but you know, well, oh shit, something mad is happening in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that, but also not exactly like that because the world's still completely intact.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the feeling. Like,
The world's completely intact, and you know there's nothing going on outside, other than there's coronavirus. You can't have any interaction with other humans.
Yeah.
In a post-apocalyptic world, it's more of I don't think I should go see any other humans because they'll probably just kill me. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Everybody.
Eventually, anyway,
think
everyone
there
would
wouldn't
just
be
be like, right, I've got to fend for myself.
Fuck. No, but you'd only kill zombies. You wouldn't kill other humans.
No, we're not talking about zombies. We're talking about surviving
And
in a
you,
post-apocalypse.
Yes.
It doesn't involve zombies.
Would people? No, I feel like people would pull together. I'd hope so.
Yeah, I mean, some would, some wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, we're going for the completely pessimistic
So would
view
you
right
run
now.
to the supermarket like me or not?
I think so, but I'd also
Or
try
would
and
you
make
do-
sure that I was secure.
There's probably a
and
smarter thing to do.
probably go somewhere more secluded that was self-sustainable.
But that's the thing. It's usually the people in the top 5% or the top 1% who own them bunkers. You know, there's like
It's not
services
bunkers,
now.
I'm just saying about somewhere in the wilderness.
Yeah. And then
But
try like
unfortunately, that would
you'd have
probably
to hunt,
mean
wouldn't you,
I'd
and get
either
fresh water.
yeah, but unfortunately, that would mean I would have to go find like a cabin in the woods somewhere, and there'd probably already be someone living there, and you'd have to decide whether to befriend them or just kill them.
Kill them to just own the house.
Mm.
Fuck, you could do that,
Yeah.
mate. There's no
I mean,
real estate agent coming around.
No one come and check in
Yeah.
if you own the house or not.
Yo, landlord comes in £440 a month. No, just kill him. I mean,
The
yeah.
landlords of our house see this video.
In desperate times calls for desperate measures.
Indeed.
Everybody would go insane.
Yeah.
Mate, you can't. No YouTube. If the internet went down for worldwide for a day, I think people would go mad.
Mhm.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't think I would. I do use it all the time.
No, but I'm saying, how would it affect the world if, like, Google servers and everything,
Everything
yeah,
would
all
just be
provide.
fucked.
Do you think? Yeah.
Everything is connected to the internet.
That would be a good experiment, actually. Turn off all radio forms of media, television, streaming
Force
platforms.
everyone to do the thing where people just walk out into the woods without their phone.
And then I think that should be. Oh, that should be a film. That'd be so good. And like the world, it might be quite a cheesy one, but the world goes crazy because they have no.
They have no internet.
But it looks like it's a long time, but it's only actually a day.
Yes.
The funny twist is time actually runs differently, and they've only not had internet for 24 hours and they've gone insane.
Yeah.
So
now the internet's back on. It was just an experiment.
Yeah.
Half the population's just killed each other. Like,
no. What are we fighting for?
I'm not an influencer anymore.
Yeah, true. All that went out,
would just not have a job.
All the manual labor people are gonna be like, fuck them people. All they do is stare at their phone all day. Yeah.
I mean,
I do feel that sometimes, when I work in the shop, because there's a lot of builders as well.
Yeah. Have you not seen On the Tools though?
What do you mean?
There's just TikTok videos of builders doing stupid shit on building sites.
Yeah, but I feel like the average builder isn't using TikTok. I just feel sometimes that like I really do appreciate people who do manual labour jobs.
Yeah.
Like mainly that's because I'm
just a job that doesn't involve internet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot.
But it's pretty safe to say the internet isn't going away anyway. So, but it's a very interesting topic to talk about.
Indeed. Any more?
I think that's it for now.
That's
for Ed's
enough rambling.
Weird and interesting. I've got it out of my system.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, now press the red button.
Stop saying the red button.
You got it. Right. Hello. Welcome back. This camera keeps dying.
Yeah.
We're back after a little break, and Ed is going to enlighten us on.
Don't say I'm going to break.
No pressure.
Good times up.
Having a good time.
Yeah, so interesting thing that's happened to me recently is that my girlfriend works in A&E.
Yes.
Right?
Shout out all NHS workers.
Yeah.
Clap
Big
for them.
ups. No, don't clap for them. They hate that.
Oh, do they actually not like that? Okay.
I don't know. And finding it quite difficult to schedule time because she, long hours, all this.
Oh, right.
Is it weird that we've started up a joint calendar?
It is quite early, Like, how long have you been going out for now?
I don't know, like a month and a half.
Month and a half. Yeah, see, I like the idea, but it's just like a joint calendar. Wow, that's a big step, man.
Yeah, joint calendar.
It is a cool idea, though.
She gets her rota, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks in advance.
That's so good.
And she gets, loads of rota in one big chunk as well.
So she'll work for, a long period, then have a bit off, or...
No, so she'll get the rota, and she'll know her timetable for, she knows her entire month of, May. That's already.
Yeah.
So we kind of made it feel like it made sense to know when she was working and then all of our plans that we want to do.
No, it makes total sense.
Makes sense, but is it?
It makes sense. Who brought it up?
We kind of both did, and then but the weirdest bit is I found a app to do it on, to do a shared calendar.
Yeah, I think I've seen these.
And it's just called Family Planner.
Oh. Month and a half in, and we're already planning a family.
It's 2 months. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's a really good idea,
Yeah.
because there's definitely, I could be more organised with that, but I think it's over time it would be that's pressure, that's in on my phone. I think I'm that person sometimes where I'm like, can that just be a maybe? I think I like that liberty.
Yeah, that's why you put in something in the calendar and just put a question mark next to it.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're levels to it. I might be. Is there a green, a red, and an amber?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. When you say to someone "Oh yeah, mate, we should go for a drink sometime." Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. When people say that,
and then
it's
you
the
don't go
equivalent
for a
of
drink
that.
for 6 months. Yeah.
Or at all, maybe. It's the equivalent of that, but on the app. Give it a little amber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you can change the colours, but we've been using them just to plan things.
It's cute, mate. It's very cute.
Yeah, but still.
Oh, and you're wearing it, and he's wearing an NHS top.
Oh shit!
Look at that! Look at that! If anybody's watching on,
it's actually a Chase and
YouTube.
Status drum and bass artist top that they did a collab with NHS.
That's sick.
It's a bit weird.
Why would the NHS collab with D&B?
Because it was at the start of COVID.
Right. That doesn't mean, I don't know. It just seems.
It was for they
PR,
donated all the money to the NHS.
Oh, okay. That's right. Well, no, not piano. Very lovely that they did that.
Nice.
Can't diss charity, man.
Mm.
What type of person are you? Are you the type of person when you go to a Tesco till and it says round up for 41p, bro?
No thanks every time.
Okay, yeah. And I also am a no thanks person. But, you know, Katie will drop a 29p in, or she'll do that. Yeah, she's that type. My girlfriend, if anybody's wondering.
Yeah, well, I just don't trust Tesco.
Oh.
I'd rather go and donate to a charity that
definitely.
by myself rather than.
I think it's the fact that they're like, telling me the exact
McDonald's
amount.
Do it as well. There's always no thanks from me.
No, yeah. But I remember there was a time where I didn't do that.
No, yeah, on the little self checkout thing.
Man, the world's going crazy.
Just no thanks from me every time. I'm a cold-hearted bitch.
There's a very funny scene in South Park when he's in Whole Foods, which is our like equivalent of like Waitrose.
That's a great scene.
Oh, do you remember? He goes, just take the change from the starving kid's mouth, and you have to take the change out. Yeah. So good.
This guy isn't donating.
Yeah, just embarrassing. Yeah, maybe it is that. So, like, say if you're with your friends at a checkout and they go 41p, and they might catch people out because they don't want to be seen not donating. So it's like a social pressure as well, maybe sometimes.
What do you mean? I just press no thanks in front of people as well.
When no, I'm not saying for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all do our bit in our own and special way. Like, I think I raised some money as a kid.
So I had this I was listening to an interesting podcast the other day. It's like video game industry related stuff. Just chatting about the industry in one of the sections, and there was one which was like some guy was saying about a quote from this. I don't remember any of their names, but like I think the quote I kind of remember it. It's like saying about people dedicate their lives to go and volunteer for charities and go to places that are in strife or whatever and help out, which is great. But if you don't feel like you've got the skills necessary to help out with that, and you think you are specialised in something, so this was coming from the game industry side of things. Yeah. If you think you can work in that industry and earn loads of money, and then donate whatever you think you can, like, you know, disposable income kind of thing, and donate from that, you will donate a lot more money than just going and volunteering somewhere.
Was this like a moral question or like? What
it was very deep into. So like he was just like they were just chatting
like
about
which one's better or like the difference between them two.
No, so it's like time frame wise, instantly you can go and volunteer somewhere. You know, you could like improve something straight away. But if you think you can study hard, get into a really good job, climb the ladder a bit and earn a load of money, and then donate your disposable income. Yeah,
which one's better? But I think
the second one is better, but it takes longer.
Yes, but it also, like, the person going and volunteering, I feel like their heart's in it more or whatever, because you could do that and have a job and get money, but then there's no one saying necessarily you are gonna donate that.
Yeah, but you know, it's,
like you can say
you,
that.
No, it's for you to. Is what it's saying is, morally, you know, you've got to say with yourself. Like, if you want to go volunteer, your heart's already in it, right?
Yeah.
But then they're just saying to think about whether to stick with the job you've got, which is projecting you towards earning a lot of money, or cutting that out and going volunteering. You could do both at the same time.
Could do, but
in your spare time. But then using your spare time to study
like,
and get
as a
better
long-term investment, like doing that studying maybe sometimes is right. And
yeah,
I get what you mean.
And that's what you know, like people who go and volunteer, trying to make people who are earning loads of money and making them feel bad about it, is why they were trying to talk about it. You know, like if you're in this high paid job and you care and you want to help out, you will be donating money.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
I just think sometimes people's lifetime. I think there's a thing you have to remember though. When you get more money, most people's lifestyle inflates as well.
Mm.
So these people living in for us London or Manchester, they'll earn more money, but then they'll move into an apartment and they'll go out more.
Yeah, they'll spend money.
So
yeah,
I think there's that to remember as well.
Yeah, of course.
So not many.
But it's just like you progress. You just progress as much as you can.
Yeah.
To where you do have a disposable income that you don't need.
Fair. It's a good argument.
You just chuck that money to, you know.
I've never heard it before as well. It's a new way of thinking. I've never thought about.
I thought it was really cool, like way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
Not trying to say don't go and volunteer, but if you think you are on a path to earn more money and you can donate your disposable to that, it will be more money than you can provide, and probably more help, because you're just one person doing like a little bit of help.
Yes, I suppose.
And if you're donating 10 grand there. Yeah.
But it's just that thing of hard work and spirit thing over like money. I guess that's how I'm seeing it. But
a lot of the time,
you still donate. Yeah, the money is going to help. I know.
Yeah. But anyway, that was my 2 cents.
Well, hopefully people will be donating more than 2. Yeah. But we could always leave a link now, and hopefully when we keep doing these episodes, we get out to more people, and we'll put a link where you can donate for your walk.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Sorry, I should have said that. Yeah, for Diabetes UK.
Yeah, diabetes. But we'll link that.
Yeah, we'll put in some links somewhere, like maybe, I don't know, link to mine and John's Instagrams as well. Yeah. You can like just contact us if you want to support in some other way or anything like that. But yeah, like we're just going to be posting about it most of the time now, like just sweaty pictures of me in the gym, like I'm getting ready for the walk.
In other words, would you be interested in doing maybe Fitness Feb this year? I know it's far away.